after having a good talk with a couple of my tribe members, family members, I realized, bro, that movie Lion King, it come with a hit. It come with a hit. Cause in that movie, you got Simba. You got a young king who is afraid of his purpose and destiny, or ran away from it, shied away from it, and thought that he could be purposeful. He thought he could find his life so fulfilling with just kicking it with his new accepted family. They're still family, but his new accepted family, but there was a hole missing. It was a big gap missing. And when he finally came back, he had to step into his role. He had to face the fears. He had to look into his mom's eyes and see that, damn, my tribe's suffering and I'm pretty much the only one that can do something about that. So when he came back, he had to use that lion man, you know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing, like, yo, that story's so goddamn similar to what I'm bear witness to, man. I'm in a position in my life where we're good at, I'm building a boat. I'm building a boat. It's not a one-man boat. It's not a two-man boat. I know they say you can't save everybody. That's not what the point is, and that's not what it's about. But I'm building the boat. I see where my family lack. I see where we could be stronger. I see where our values lie. I see where the love is still present. And you know, we like to talk about healing generational traumas and curses, but sheesh, what about the pep talk for the person who's the one doing it? What about the development? What about you getting yourself to a place where you gonna make it happen? Because everybody know that you gotta press the button. Can't nobody else press the button for you. Press the button. You gotta press the button. And the thing with, when we call it chosen one these days, but when you the one who's the make it or break it for the family, whether we talking relatives or whether we talking your soul tribe, when you the one, you realize when you procrastinate, everything else finds a way to procrastinate to not happen. You be going to yourself like, damn, this is a great idea. And you might even tell it to them. You may even share it with, you feel me? You be knowing what needs to be done, but if you not the one putting your hands on it, if you not the one touching it with the almighty faith, if you ain't the, if you not the alchemist involved, it don't happen. And you be thinking like, damn, maybe that's just they luck. Well, it's like, nah, you a superhero. You know you a God. You know you were created by God. You were spit an image of I am that I am. You know that you got that gift, that magic touch. You know, if you would have put your hands on it as if it was your life, as if it was your project, it would come to light. And maybe that's a part of your purpose. Maybe purpose has nothing to do with how much money you made. Maybe purpose has little to do with what we think it is. Maybe we're just being purposeful in every moment. So I'm back in my hometown. A lot has changed. I have changed. And I'm not shy. I'm not young Simba no more. The lion mane is thick. The lion mane is thick, and I didn't want to have to say, I'm gonna be truthful because that's what the whole point of this is. I didn't want to have to put on my lion's mane so early. I thought that I don't have any kids right now, you feel me? I'm in my late 20s now. I thought that I can't play around and just, you feel me? Play with it. I thought that I could do all of that and it wouldn't affect anybody else because it's my life, and that's not the case. It affects everything. It affects everything. So now I gotta put my magic hands, I gotta put my touch on everything. I get the privilege to put my magic touch on everything. You do too. That's why you watch this video so long. Cause something resonated. You know who you are in your family. We use these words now because you know spirituality, I don't want to say it's a trend, but we just gonna say it's a lot more popular. So we use words and phrases and terminology that is becoming real common. But if you haven't learned where these words fit in your life or how to apply them, or you know why you're even saying these things, then it's just words. It's just words on words on words. But when you know you're the chosen one, because life is constantly showing you that, what you gonna do? When you know you the one that got the magic touch, what the fuck you gonna do? Cause the one with the magic touch, we put in that work. We probably don't all the time, but when we do, we do. And you may not want to put in that work. You may have been shunned by your family. They may have, you know that phrase, the black sheep. People like to call themselves the black sheep now. You ain't want to be the black sheep. You ain't want to be. They you feel me? They beat you up a little bit. They made you feel like it ain't worth it. They not worth it anymore. We let go. But we got the superpowers. I got too much love in my heart. Can't speak for all of us, but me, I got too much love in my heart. I ain't no fool. I'm not no sucker. I got too much love in my heart. I got so much love in my heart that I can overcome anything that has happened. And I'm so smooth with it, I know that I can. I know I got it like that. I know I got it like that. Cause I know I got it like that, it's time to be like that. It's time to use that magic touch. It's time. It's not about just my life transforming anymore. Y'all may not be into omniism, I don't care what you're into. But at some point, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's when feeling so good for yourself is not enough anymore. It's like, nah, I want to feel how good it feels for you to feel good for yourself. For us to feel good. It can happen too. They beat me up when I was a young one, not physically. Motherfuckers couldn't hang with the one-on-ones. I ain't about to go into that, but most dudes wasn't able to keep up with the one-on-ones. But they beat me. They tried to beat me up. They tried to make me seem like I was a average being. Like I better do this and that, or I'm gonna be. And I ran away. Because I wasn't about to let anybody crack this egg. I needed to let that egg hatch, so I ran away to where I could hatch that egg. The egg is hatched. It's a fire-breathing chameleonaire out that motherfucker. Charizard in that motherfucker. It was a Charizard. So now that I got it, now that the egg is hatching, it can't be broken. I don't need to walk around like I still got the egg. I don't need to walk around protecting my energy anymore. And I put quotations around that because that's a stage too. That's a stage. It's a stage that a lot of people gonna have to go through, but it's a stage. Once you get past that stage, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not past it, you're either at the point where you like, what does that even mean? Or you're at the part where you like, no, I gotta protect my energy. And if you are, that's great. Do that until you don't have to anymore. I'm at the part where I don't have to anymore. I'm a Super Saiyan out here. I'm a Super Saiyan out here. Goku doesn't have to dip and do all the juking and jiving if it's a human swinging at him. Maybe Goku do. I'm cool, DMG. Y'all know what that DMG mean. I know what it mean. So now we operating in that. We operating in the conscious omnipresence of love. So if this resonate with you, where's your super suit? Where is your super suit? I know you wanted to put it up and have fun, but there's so much more fun when you put it on. It's so much more fun when you put it on. I know we be thinking, nah, I want that ratchet fun. Believe me, I wanted it too. I got it. It's still so much more fun when you put the suit on. You have access to things that you couldn't imagine. You assign positions. You able to look at the chessboard. Put that suit on. Put that, whatever it is. I don't care if it's an S on you, whatever it is, put your suit on. Operate like a magnetic being that you are, the omnipotent being that you are. And go hard for something outside of yourself. Love is near. Love is always near. Love is always, always around you. This invisible stuff that isn't matter, that somehow manifests into physical form, that's love. God is. Operate in that. You're not scared of shit. You was when you was a child, maybe when you was a baby, maybe, but those days is gone. You no longer have to protect the egg. The egg has hatched. Quit walking around on eggshells like you don't know who you is. Like we don't know who we are. It's like God talk. If you stayed this long, you listening right now because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm only talking to specific people. I did the plan for a couple of years. Yeah, I was doing my workouts and sharpening my tools. And when I point to my head, I'm not talking about my brain. I'm really talking about the mind, the power of the mind, the activity of the mind. We're not talking about body here. But now I'm ready to turn that shit on. Y'all gonna see it happen. One.